Well, hello and good afternoon to you. I hope this finds you very well this day. Welcome to the Bristol Property Awards Grand Reveal as sponsored by Clarkebond. We're absolutely delighted to say that we've had a record number of entries. This is and will be the biggest ever Bristol Property Awards, which will no doubt, of course, please our new headline sponsor, Hampshire Trust Bank. Frankly, it pretty much pleases us as well. And it means there'll be a yet greater gathering at the awards on November the 25th, and it'll be superb to see the whole tribe come together once more. Business starts for the conversation, and there will be just hundreds of them on awards day, and we look forward to you all being part of it. Much ground to cover, and so I'll hand you to our head of events, Claudia.
Hi everyone, so today we'll be covering key information that you need to know. We'll be hearing from our Grand Reveal Day sponsor, Clarkebond, and our headline sponsor, Hampshire Trust Bank. And then we'll have the grand reveal of finalists in all of our categories. We're live tweeting today's event, so look out for your name if you're a finalist. This event will be on the Bristol Life YouTube channel later on, and all finalists will be on the Bristol Property Awards website as soon as we're finished in around 25 minutes time. And we'll update on tables and ticket information for the Bristol Property Awards on Friday, the 25th of November.
And as well as live tweeting, we'll be live Instaing as well, and LinkedIn, etc., etc. We want to help spread the word about our finalists. It's been a tougher process than ever this time around. Prior to then, a few announcements and bits and pieces. Bristol Life Awards, first mentioned this, returning in spring 23. They're just a vital, unique, gorgeous celebration of the very best of Bristol's businesses, the biggest in the city by far. We think the most effective and efficient way to raise profile across many hundreds of Bristol businesses and across the city. Number of ways to benefit commercially, sponsorships available, so please talk. Elsewhere, we also have our business club and business surgeries. The next business club, which are in real life events over lunch, will feature Bristol Zoo. That's in a couple of weeks' time, October 17th, Monday, at Bristol Harbour Hotel. We'll cover just a wide range of topics in this live conversation with Bristol Zoo. Its new long-term strategy to climate, ecological emergencies, Clifton history, animal conservation, much, much more. The clubs are a great way to meet new business contacts, to spend good time with them and build relationships, fresh thinking over a fine lunch. Details in our social feeds. We also have our Bristol Life Business Surgeries. These are hour-long deep dive webinars into a particular area of business. Anything, any B2B service, basically, financial, legal, tech, marketing, recruitment, and of course, property. Please do talk to us about how a Bristol Life Business Surgery can help amplify your company's expertise. Back to the Property Awards. Claudia.
So the Bristol Property Awards are on the 25th of November at Ashton Gate Stadium. Given the huge interest in these awards, we're set to sell out again. So tickets and partner tables are on open sale via the website. Sponsorships are also available, so please get in touch for more information. It's a great chance to build or extend your profile. And also look out for the official preview of the Bristol Property Awards, which is published on November the 4th, but more on that shortly.
Yeah, and when we say sponsorships are available, there are actually just, I think, 3 category sponsorships available. We've had extraordinary support this year, and we're very grateful to our sponsors. We'll be thanking each fairly shortly. The Property Awards are a special occasion for all involved in the property value chain and for many of Bristol's professional services. When everyone comes together, value is created for us all. So let's first up hear from our Grand Reveal Day sponsor. Here is James Edmonds of Clarkebond, who will come to the screen now. Look at that. Hey James, how are you?
Hi, good, thanks.
Good. Tell us a bit about Clarkebond this year and how business is currently for you.
I think business has been challenging, but things seem to be getting very busy in the industry, and I think that most of us are struggling with recruitment at the moment, which is both a good and a tricky thing to deal with.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you anyone watching this, might contemplate joining Clarkebond, why should they join Clarkebond?
Oh, that's a great call, Greg. Thanks. It's a really great place to work. I've been here for almost 9 years. The company tries to nurture talent through from the bottom and grow what we're doing. But at the moment we've got some senior positions available, and we use this statement that we say we're a bit like a family, which I always cringe at, but we are, and it's a great place to be. The office is a nice size where everybody knows everybody. Yeah, and it's a really good nurturing.
Good. And how many on the team currently?
So the Bristol team is about 45. We then have a similar number spread between our Exeter and London offices as well.
Well, of course, there's multiple ways of recruiting, and one is, of course, getting out to networking events such as our Bristol Property Awards and, of course, the sponsors and finalist reception. We're delighted to have you once more as our Grand Reveal Day sponsors. I wonder if you might recommend this to others involved with the awards. Please don't say no. What appeals about the awards to you?
I mean, obviously it gives us a bit of coverage, which is always a win, isn't it? Being able to be here and speak to lots of different people that I might not know from normal networking events. The other side of it is that we all work so hard with the difficult conditions that we do in construction, certainly at the moment with planning issues and cost issues, that to have awards that celebrate the work that people put in is a pretty important thing. Yeah,
I think it's a point well made, that sense of the joyousness of the occasion and just the break, let alone, of course, the fact there's all those conversations. Well, to you, James, and to the Clarkebond team, so thank you for sponsoring the Grand Reveal Day at the Bristol Property Awards, and best wishes, of course, in the coming months. Anyone watching, be to pass the Clarkebond. They have some vacancies currently. You never know. Who knows? Thank you very much. Not that we're trying to delay the grand reveal of who our finalists are, but we have another conversation now, which is with our headline sponsor. And here is Ross Shepherd of Hampshire Trust Bank, who, by the way, are new to the awards in terms of sponsorship this year. So, Ross, let's can we see you? I actually can't see you, but I'm sure you are there. There we go. Right there we go.
I can see you, Ross.
Yeah, that's all good. There we are. The little frisson there. We have these sort of strange tech invisibilities. Apologies for that. So Ross, tell us, how's business for you? What are your key areas of focus?
So probably our key areas of focus at the moment are obviously these are challenging times, as James said, for development and all things kind of to do with it, to be fair. So what our focus now is supporting our borrowers as much as we can. So supporting our developers as much as we possibly can, whether they are existing clients within the lives of their loans, because obviously any changes to Bank of England base rate can affect, loans that are currently in existence and whilst the schemes are kind of ongoing, and also our new clients as well, who obviously need to make money. They need to, be doing business. So our view is try to do that make that as easy as possible and try and overcome the current obstacle that they're facing. Basically, that is our massive focus. Basically, is basically just supporting as many borrowers as we possibly can. Basically.
And there is what I think the Chancellor called a little bit of turbulence in the last 10 days, which ever so slightly is understating it. But presumably it will settle down, and you're taking a very long-term view with your clients about the projects that you're supporting and helping fund.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. We are still, the doors are wide open for lending. We're still doing, relatively the same amount of business that we were doing kind of previous to that. We've had to kind of obviously have some conversations in terms of some certain loans that are out there, certain loans that we've kind of anything up to offer. We've had some conversations on as well, just to kind of rejig things, but we've tried to limit the impact as much as possible without going into too much detail. Part of our makeup is that we are part SVR, part fixed rate, so we're not necessarily directly impacted by any changes that happen with the base rate, that sort of thing. It's very much kind of a decision on Hampshire Trust's behalf. Obviously, we have to make sure that obviously we're making profit as well, but we'll try and limit the damage to borrowers as much as we can. So that's one of our little USPs, is that we can kind of limit damage as much as possible.
Good stuff. So you've become the headline sponsor of the Bristol Property Awards. I wonder if you could just explain why, from your point of view, why you've taken this pinnacle position.
Yeah, so mainly for us, we haven't done an awful lot kind of within the Bristol area. We want to just kind of, as of kind of the last year, our trajectory is to expose ourselves a lot more to this particular area of the UK. So by coming and supporting yourselves, obviously we know it's a hub of some fantastic talent. So in terms of for us is to kind of get our name out there. And again, as James said, you know, there's some fantastic work being done in that part of the UK. So to kind of see that hard work rewarded is definitely a massive kind of bonus for us, as well as kind of, you know, letting everyone know how we can help them, essentially, which may not have known of us previous.
And Bristol effectively acts as a capital for an incredibly important economic area for Britain. So Ross, thank you ever so much to you and the team at Hampshire Trust Bank, HTPB. We look forward to seeing you at the awards on the 25th of November, and before that at the sponsors and finalists reception. Thank you a lot. And also, I should say, Hampshire Trust Bank are also headlining our Cardiff Property Awards and further have category sponsorships in Bath and Exeter. So many thanks indeed to you. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you for having us, and good luck to everyone today as well.
Really good. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck to everyone. Indeed, we're going to come on. Actually, we're not, are we, Claudia? We're going to mention our other sponsors, aren't we?
Yeah, just ahead of the actual grand reveal. So we're going to thank each of our sponsors now. So starting with our headline sponsor, Hampshire Trust Bank, and also our category sponsors, starting with our winner of winner sponsor, Lambert Smith Hampton, and also our category sponsors, Allied Hire Services, AWW, Halsall, JS Building Services, Juniper Homes, Marsh Commercial, MDA Consulting, Missiato Design and Build, NE Appliances, Planning Portal, Refine Property, Shawbrook, Spaces, Vertex Investments, Wilmot Dixon, YTL Developments, and Bristol Life, of course.
We didn't actually
have... There's so many of them.
Yeah, we didn't actually have room for Bristol Life as a logo, which is a terrible solecism. But you were going to say there's a couple of slots remaining?
Yeah, so please talk with us for the 3 remaining slots. So that's commercial, interior designer, co-working spaces, and Rising Star. They are still available for sponsorship. Plus, we also have our feature sponsors, who are 6 O'Clock Gin, Clarkebond, Clayton Hotel Bristol City, and Triangle Networks, and our current partners, which are CJ Hull, Close Brothers Property Finance, The Hill Group, Savills, and Socius Development. Please talk to our team if you're interested in becoming a sponsor, as you'll clearly be in excellent company. And of course, partner tables can be booked directly via the site, and there's only a handful left now, so do get onto that as soon as we're done.
Good. And you can see if it were only those companies at the awards, it would be a tremendous occasion. There's so many opportunities to do business, but there'll be many others, including our finalists, and we will be coming on to them soon. But we did just want to flag up, of course, we didn't have a logo for Bristol Life. We've got a very short video. Let's have a quick look.
Bristol Life celebrates the very best of Bristol. From our bold, intriguing, attention-demanding covers to our carefully crafted content, we love promoting our incredible city. We're cheerleaders for Bristol. We're here to showcase the good stuff and to bring people together, both in print and in person. In every issue of Bristol Life, we encourage our readers to discover more about their city and to visit all its incredible independent shops and restaurants.
Well, there we have it. That's Bristol Life. Those were our sponsors. Our thanks to each of them for their commitments to this. And of course, we're seeking to help give them great value in the run-up to the awards and of course on awards day itself. There are many dozens watching this, so I think we ought to get round to the grand reveal. And it is so great that so many companies have taken time to submit record numbers. We've been through an internal process of shortlisting, and there are some tremendous nominations this time. Creating that shortlist has been tricky, and I'm afraid obviously not all have made it. There needs to be, you know, a consistent standard across the piece that we put forward to our panel of independent judges. Many have, and I'm sure you'll be taken to social media shortly to celebrate making it to this stage. We'll show each of the categories, and here finally we go. Claudia.
So starting with Architect, which is sponsored by Halsall, our finalists are AHR Architects, AWW, Buckley Gray Yeoman, Nash Partnership, and Stride Treglown. Well done to all of those.
Yeah, congrats. On to Civic Development, sponsored by YTL Developments, and our thanks to them. Our finalists here are Castle Park View, Link City, Masters Church Project, Croston Homes, Portball Lane Car Park, Gorham Homes, and Vassal Centre Project, Coda Consulting.
To commercial agent, it's sponsored by Spaces, and there's just 2 finalists chosen in this one, but a very strong pair. So the finalists are Burston Cook and Collier's International Property Consultants.
Yeah, congrats to them both. I mean, even whether it's 2 in the category or whether I think we've got as many as 12 in one category later that went through to the shortlisting stage, these will be quite tough decisions for our judges. All will be revealed on November the 25th in terms of winners. Next is commercial development, sponsored by Any Appliances, another new sponsor this year. Our finalists are Business Cyber Centre from Wild Interior Architecture, Forge and Fern from Vertex Investments, and Immersive Labs from Interaction. Congratulations.
Now on to commercial interior designer. Here's who's made the shortlist. AMH Project, AWW, Interaction, Stride Triglawan, and Wild Interior Architecture. Well done.
Yep. Next up, Consultancy. This is a big one. It's sponsored by Juniper Homes, where our finalists are Bevan Britton, Cook Brown Building Control, C Squared Real Estate, Curtins Consulting, Fulkers Bailey Russell, Hydrock, and there's more, Mode Consult, Nash Partnership, their planning placemaking team, Coda Consulting, Vale Consultancy, and Vickery Holman. What a stellar list of consulting companies there are in this property scene in Bristol. That's a remarkable group. Congratulations. We run these property awards, as mentioned previously with HTB, we run these property awards in 4 of our cities this autumn, bringing together all aspects of the property sector in one place. You can see the dates here. The first up is Exeter, which is on 21st of October, then chronologically Bath on the 4th of November, Cardiff, 18th November, and Bristol, 25th of this month. Please do get in touch with the team for remaining sponsorship opportunities for these awards. And of course, if you already trade in one of the other cities or intend to, please check the ticket availability. Taking a partner table is actually a great way to build on existing relationships, maybe forge new relationships, create powerful new contacts. Perhaps if you have less of a presence at the moment, but strategically you're looking to develop your business in one of these other cities. Back to the grand reveal, where we come on to Contractor. Claudia.
So, yeah, next up is Contractor. It's sponsored by Marsh Commercial, and our finalists are Horsall Construction, JAS Building Services, Missiato Design and Build, Refined Property, SBS Design and Build, and Wilmot Dixon. And remember that partner tables and tickets are on sale now via the Bristol Property Awards website.
Good. Next one is a new category this year, reflecting the burgeoning co-working spaces scene. One of which, as I think Claudia mentioned earlier, one of which is still available to sponsor, one of the 3 categories left. Our finalists here are Clockwise, EchoSpace, Future Leap, Origin Workspace, and Squareworks. Congratulations.
Next up is the developer category. It's sponsored by Planning Portal, and congratulations to our finalists, who are Autograph Homes, City and Country, Curo, Gorham Homes, The Hill Group, Juniper Homes, Woodstock Homes, and YTL Developments. There have been some great reactions already on social media and many happy companies out there, so congratulations to all of them so far, and we look forward to seeing you on November the 25th at Ashton Gate Stadium.
Great stuff indeed. The role of employer is always important, but I suspect particularly so as we're coming out of that baleful time. And it's a really important category for us. It's sponsored by Refined Property, another new sponsor for this year. And our finalists are Allied Hire Services, Ardent Consulting Engineers, Buckley Gray Yeoman, Burston Cook, Calibro, and that's it. Oh, there's more. There's Curtins Consulting, Flagship Consulting, Paul Basham Associates, Urban Creation, and Western Building Consultants. So many, we had to put them across 2 slides, hence my ever so slight pause there. Great companies are looking after their teams and being very thoughtful about how companies operate. It's such a key area. And we will be in 2023 focusing particularly on this area with some new ideas we have to celebrate the brilliant way that businesses are looking after their teams and becoming great places to work.
category is financial and it's sponsored by MDA Consulting. Our finalists are Dunkley's Chartered Accountants, Mortgage Style, Shawbrook, Southwest Business Finance and Windsor Hill Mortgages. Congratulations to all of them.
Yeah, indeed. Next is one to watch, which it probably tells you what it is. It's a company which is a recent company making an impact or a major change to an existing company. It's sponsored by Allied Hire Services, where our finalists are Balloon Letting Company, Clockwise, Forest Agents, Vale Consultancy, Vayu, and Wilson Edwards.
Congratulations to all of our finalists so far. The next category is residential agent and it's sponsored by Vertex Investments. Our finalists are Balloons Letting Company, CJ Hull, Goodman and Lilly, Hyber, Nexa Bristol, and Stephen Smith Estate Agents.
Well, we'll just have a quick pause. I mean, we can almost hear the excited reactions, so we can see it on social media. My phone has been flashing away with some great reactions. I'm going to take a little pause to show a video of a previous Bristol Property Awards. Let's take a look. For those of you who are less familiar with it, they work like this. These are lunchtime events. We choose Fridays very consciously as a great day to have a social business event. Lots of time spent together from 12 o'clock, this ample networking, great chance to meet 500-600 at least people, companies at these events. There's a 3-course lunch and the awards, and the formal part will end around 4 p.m. And there'll be many convivial business meetings, which is one of those euphemisms at the bar where business is often done. That opportunity to share time together is really valuable, and you could just see those relationships forge. Even as James was talking earlier about recruiting, you just know that those conversations are being had, as well as specifically commercial business ones as well. We so look forward to seeing all of our finalists at the Property Awards on 25th of November at Ashengate. Also, do look out for the official preview Claudia mentioned at the very beginning of the Bristol Property Awards. It'll be published on October 4th in Bristol Life. I guess in property language, it's unique and well proportioned, highly attractive, but I'm not going to get into all of that, albeit it is in the most desirable part of town, at least in media terms, because it's published in Bristol Life. And advertising will also be featured in the exclusive official event guide for all attending the awards, and will also be in the digital version of that as well. It's, there's different sort of budget ranges for it. It's a great opportunity also to showcase, but to extend the fact that you are one of the relative few who've become a finalist. So please talk to our team if that appeals. Next up is a massive category, which is residential development, sponsored by Shawbrook. So here we are at a canter. Let's go for it. Hotwell Road from Real Estate Asset Development, Brooks Dye Works, Horsell, Castle Park View, Link City, Century Park Curo, and Factory Number 1, City and Country, Golden Acres from Woodstock Homes, Hatter's Mews from Hawkfield Homes, Mary Hill from Brighter Places, and there's more. Redland Court from Juniper Homes, St Mary's Apartments from 56.3 Architects, Viewpoint by Autograph, and Woodlands by Bovis Homes and Waits Development Groups. A tremendous array. It just shows the sheer vitality of this aspect of property. The whole property scene has had and is continuing to have a strong time of it. We're delighted to act as a showcase for some of the extraordinary work that has been through Bristol and the slightly wider area. Congrats to each of those who've made it, and really best of luck to the judges trying to pick a winner from that group as any of these. It's going to be tough. Claudia.
Next up is Residential Interior Designer. It's sponsored by Missiato Design and Build, and the finalists are K Interiors, Saltford Kitchens, Stylemongers of Bristol, and TME Interiors. Congratulations.
Yeah, really congratulations. Next up is Rising Star, and it's a personal award for an individual in the earlier stages of their careers, where our finalists are Alex van der Burgert from Colliers, Amy Durkin, Vickery Holman, Christiana Macariu of Gorham Homes, and We have a pair of Oscars. It's just like the Oscars. Oscar Delves of Windsor Hill Mortgages, Oscar Williams from Vistry, Western, and Ryan Morton Hydrog. Again, it's great to be able to, highlight people who've made a big impact in the companies where they are now, the stars of today, but also potentially the big stars of tomorrow. Congratulations to each of those, and good luck in your careers.
Up next is Supplies and Services, which is sponsored by JAS Building Services. And we just want to take a pause to say that remember that all the decisions on our winners will be made by an external expert panel of judges. So we'll be releasing those soon, who they are. But our finalists in this category are 299 Lighting, Allied Hire Services, Antea Photography, Beach Baker Property Recruitment, Bristol Carpet and Flooring Group, Flagship Consulting. And Cutchin House Kitchens, Moose Studios, The Property Photographer, UK Lintels, Veritas, and Village Design and Creative Marketing. Another huge category, so congratulations to all of those finalists.
As you say, another huge category. Remember, this is the shortlist. There are so many dozens, hundreds of companies involved this time around with the Bristol Property Awards. Again, thank you. Congrats to those who've made it. Commiserations to those who haven't. We have 2 further to go, and we shall reveal them. Penultimate is Sustainability, sponsored by Wilmot Dixon. Such a vital area, which we featured in our special Property Symposium in the spring. And we'll be returning to the Property Symposium next spring. It's a virtual event themed to a key topic, bringing in key partners, both content partners, but also, of course, commercial partners as well. Again, let's talk if that might appeal to you. Sustainability finalists, they are Skyline Park from Autonomous Investments, Calibro, Castle Park Energy Centre Gorham, Future Leap Sustainable Business Hub, Mary Hill from Brighter Places, and Viewpoint Autograph Homes. Congratulations.
Finally, our last category for today is transformation, where tired older sites or properties have been reimagined. The category is sponsored by AWW, and a big congratulations to our shortlist, who are 1 Skyline Park Autonomous Investments, Brabazon by YTL Developments, Castle Park View Link City, the Chocolate Factory Generator Group, and Everard's Printworks Artisan Real Estate, the Forge and Fern by Vertex Investments, St James by TCN, and St Mary's Apartments 56-3 Architects. Congratulations to all of our finalists in today's grand reveal. There'll be an impressive array of companies gathering all together at Ashton Gate Stadium on the 25th, so we look forward to seeing you all there.
We do look forward to seeing you indeed. I mean, all these details, of course, as mentioned, are on social media right now. We'll be emailing all who've become finalists, the wider database as well. We'll be publishing this in Bristol Life, and of course, celebrating throughout in the run-up to the awards. And by the way, all details will be on the Bristol Property Awards website. You'll be able to see that great array of Bristol-based property businesses, from residential to commercial, from lettings to new builds, from civic buildings to bold reimaginings, all coming together once more to celebrate the very best of Bristol property. We've mentioned about partner tables and tickets. They are on sale now via the site, and it has to be strictly first come, first served, because as Claudia has mentioned, we know this will sell out. So please, if you are a finalist, you wish to connect with some of the businesses we've talked about today, it is a great opportunity. Please also remember that official preview published in Bristol Life on November the 4th and then on the day itself. Meantime, congrats, of course, to our finalists, and thanks to all our sponsors and partners. Good luck to all in the awards, and best wishes for continued strong trading. This has been a Media Clash production, and this has been the grand reveal of the Bristol Property Awards. Bristol together, always. Thank you.